Hello, back again with another Paldo brand ramen. And I have reviewed a couple of their products before. I think the most recent was it was either rice cakes or I think it was just a different type of ramen. One thing I found about them is that their ramen are usually not quite as good to me as the Samyang ones. But you never know, like they're kind of hit or miss, so this could be a good one. This is Bul JjaJang, which pretty sure these are just sort of the standard Korean black bean type of sauce. But these ones say spicy, so it is a hopefully a very spicy one. We'll see. But the package doesn't really have much to it. I do like the flame design on it. That's pretty cool. But there's really nothing else interesting. The back is very plain. The one thing that I already like about these is that they came with a huge pack of sauce, and it was actually liquid sauce instead of the usual like powder that some of the other brands besides Samyang tend to use. So I feel like they're finally catching on that like quality is still important even if you're selling like dollar priced ramen. So they're kind of competing with Samyang, I feel like. But yeah, this was a ton of sauce. It's liquid. That's a good sign. It usually means it's going to taste better than powder. So we shall see. I'm going to go ahead and try some. Uh, I just added some veggies, a slice of bacon or strip of bacon, and green onions and cilantro. I don't think oh yeah, and 3 little slices of jalapeno, but I don't think that's going to be enough to make it unbearably hot or anything. So I still will have an accurate measure of how spicy this is on its own. It's a good, it's got like a nice mellow savory flavor. And it is spicy. It's not super spicy or anything, but it's got enough spice to at least excite your taste buds, I guess. Trying to get some more of the sauce. Yeah, it is good. It's definitely got heat, like it's like a mid-level spice maybe, maybe a little less actually. It's nowhere near as hot as any of the Samyang stuff, but it is spicy. The savory, it's a very mellow savory, and I'm not sure if maybe I left too much water in the pan or in the pot when I was cooking it. Like you're supposed to drain the water, then but leave a few milliliters of it, and then add the sauce. And maybe I left too much water because the flavor is a little mellow. Like there's not much savoriness to it, and usually these black bean ones are very savory. It is good. I think. Oh man, the spice is actually finally hitting too. So it is somewhat hot. It's still not as hot as the other stuff, but yeah, it's starting to hit me. So I would say it's a mid-level spice. Kind of builds up. The sauce is like a mild brown gravy kind of. Like I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like it's good, but it's lacking just a little bit of flavor. I don't know. There is some balance here. I just feel like I could use a tiny bit more flavor. But I like it overall. I think this would actually be good if you were feeling kind of like maybe if you're feeling sick and you wanted something. Well, I don't know. It is spicy, so that's not good if you're sick. But it's mellow enough on the savory side that I feel like this would be good if you weren't wanting a very rich food or meal. Like I like it in a way because it's the mellowness is different from what I usually get with stuff like this, so oddly enough I kind of like that. But yeah, it's different for sure. Another interesting thing is like it's like a mild savory flavor with a very small hint of sweetness, and then the spice doesn't show up till almost like after you've taken a bite and already swallowed it, and then all of a sudden you feel the spiciness. Like you don't really get the spice right away, it just sort of appears out of nowhere. So that's a kind of interesting thing going on. But yeah, I'm getting more of the sweetness now too. Like the more I eat it, it's not super sweet, but there is some sweetness, and that might be why the savory seems lessened to me. It's because the sweetness is masking some of that. It seems like they tried to balance sweet, spicy, and savory, but they all three are sort of fighting for which one's going to come to the surface. So they haven't perfected the balance the same way that Samyang has. So that could be the issue here. That's what my guess is. But overall, it is good, especially if you're wanting like that kind of semi-savory black bean flavor. So I'm not saying it's bad, but it is not as strong with flavors as some of the Samyang products are. Like their Korean black bean is more flavorful than this. But if you're wanting something a little mellower that's not going to tear your stomach up completely, then this might actually be a good choice. So it is Paldo brand, and the flavor is a Korean black bean or spicy Korean black bean sauce, and they call it Bul JjaJang. I don't know, that's probably not the correct way to pronounce it, but that's how I'm saying it. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's a good one. It's just not as strong as the others, so I do give it a mild thumbs up. But yeah, I will review more stuff soon. I've still got a billion other ramen to review, so there's definitely more coming. For now, this is it. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.